Hey, aloha, Wally Carmichael here. I'm going to introduce myself real quick. I'm a retired Master Sergeant, 25 years Army medic. I've spent time in multiple organizations all over the world. I was in 82nd Airborne Division. I've been in many medical organizations, medical battalions, medical centers. I was with 3rd Special Operations Support Command for a while. I've been through multiple schools, airborne, air assault, 18 Delta course. You name it. I've been through multiple courses. I've got many miles under a rucksack. I was on jump status for 6 years, jumping out of aircraft, still jump out of aircraft, even though I'm retired. I absolutely love that stuff. I stay active and I stay moving forward at all times. But here's the thing. Our lifestyle, and this is for anybody out there, but right now I'm primarily talking to my fellow soldiers and my fellow veterans, Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. Our job is inherently tough on our bodies. I'm 46 years old right now. In Army years, that's much older. In military years, that's much older. You know what I'm talking about, because we spend so much time running, push-ups, sit-ups, running under a ruck, jumping out of aircraft, jumping off the back of trucks, doing everything that we do. It's just tough on our bodies. So many of us, after the first 10 years or so, we start getting aches and pains in our knees, ankles, back, shoulders, elbows, wrists, all that pushing, all that stuff. So, you know what? After, we still want to push forward. We still want to push. We still want to drive hard, and we want to do the things that go to those military schools. We want to be the best in the military school. We want to be the most physically fit, most mentally tough, and all that stuff. So, we just push our bodies to the limit. And all I'm going to tell you is, I'm not going to tell you to quit doing that, because you're not going to. I know it. But what I'm going to tell you to do is to change up your game plan a little bit. I can speak Army, because I've done many joint forces. I was in South and Central America with all the special operations branches, from special operations from all branches. I know a little bit about what everybody does, but primarily I know Army with the PT test, with the Army Physical Fitness test and APFT. We do push-ups, sit-ups, and run. That's all we do every 6 months. And what do we do to prepare for that? Push-ups, sit-ups, and run. Now we have the PRT now, and it's a little bit different movements, but we still have some NCOs out there, bless their hearts. They get out there and they want to do the best for the soldiers, but they're just not trained well enough to do everything for everyone. All right, it's hard for, even if they did, it's hard in that environment to be able to cater to 30, 40 soldiers with 30, 40 different fitness levels. So inherently, somebody gets hurt. And then you want to take a day off, by the way, as a side note, and you want to go play softball, baseball, basketball, whatever, and somebody always gets hurt during sports day. You know why? Because they're not used to doing those type of movements. They're not used to running back and forth and jumping up and down and doing all that other kind of stuff. That's why people get out there and they get injured on sports day, because all they're doing is running forward, pushing and sitting, and sometimes you're doing some dips or some pull-ups. That's it. I'm telling you, you need to change your game plan, and I'm telling you what you need to do is insanity. That's what I did about 3-4 years ago at this point. I've been retired for about 4 months now, and there's my little guy. There's my workout partner right here.
Hi.
All right, go play. So that's what, about 3-4 years ago, the soldiers were out there. They were talking about this insanity thing. I had no idea what it was, and I wasn't even sure if I was going to do it. I had no intentions on doing it, quite frankly. But the fact is, I was at a medical center, started getting some of that tripler-itis. I was out here in Hawaii at Tripler, and it started growing up around my midsection. I know some of you older guys know what I'm talking about. And, I had just knee pain, ankle pain, back pain. Here's the thing. You guys, you're going to laugh at this, but when you're in a formation, they say down in front. Some of you guys move to the back of the formation. It's not because of your rank. It's because you've been around so long that when you squat down, you're not getting back up. You need somebody to hold on to get back up, because your lower back's going to give out, your knees are going to give out, or something. I'm going to show you how to fix that. Not fix it, but I'm going to show you how to strengthen those areas and improve your mobility and improve your run time, improve your sit-ups without even running or doing any sit-ups. It sounds stupid. It sounds crazy. I know it's not a gimmick. I'm telling you right now, this is a fact. I've done this. I can show you the numbers. It's on another video, probably one you already saw, that I transferred everybody over to here. But the fact of the matter is, I did insanity for 3 weeks. Once I decided to get started, because it took me a while to finally get started. Once I decided to get started, it took me 3 weeks to, I did Insanity by the program to the T. It was tough, but because when I first got started, something would happen at work and I had to stop, so I couldn't get a full weekend. So finally I decided I was going to do the whole program all the way through. 3 weeks into it, I had to take my APFT. I've only ran twice since the 6 months prior, since my last PT test. I did not one sit-up. And the reason for that is because I actually got my first profile after 23 years of service. I got my first profile, and that was because I had fractured my coccyx skydiving, and I came down too hard and landed on my butt. So I couldn't pivot. So I did 0 sit-ups for the prior 6 months. I go out there and did my PT test. Now, I did Insanity the day prior to my PT test. You know, some people take a break. I just did my Insanity, and I went and did the PT test. Push-ups, no problem. Did my max, couple extra, got up. Sit-ups, same thing. I was totally blown away. I maxed my sit-ups and had time to spare, got up, you know, stretched out a little bit, got my drink, got ready for the run. I took off on this run. I had so much damn energy. I didn't know what was going on. And I'm going to tell you why in just a minute. I went all the way around that track. I did that 2-mile run, and I was just short of just a few seconds short of maxing the 2-mile run. But I took 2 full minutes off the 2-mile run since my prior PT test. And keep in mind, 6 months, I ran twice, maybe 2 or 3 miles each time, and I did 0 sit-ups. And that was with Insanity, and that was with drinking the shake that Beachbody puts out. And I'll tell you, I was extremely hesitant about paying for this shake because I thought they just wanted more of my money, because I had done P90X many years prior, and I didn't know that they were related. Insanity and Beachbody, or P90X was related with Beachbody, that they were from the same company. But I saw on those DVDs, and I saw we had a burned version of it downrange, and I saw that they had, talking about the Shakeology, they just wanted more of my money. Well, ironically enough, I had just had my over 40 physical a couple weeks prior to me starting Insanity and trying this Shakeology stuff. The reason why I tried it was because my doctor said I had to improve my cholesterol, improve your cholesterol. So the only thing I changed was, instead of just drinking coffee in the morning for breakfast, I started drinking coffee, and then I'd have my Shakeology right after my workout, right after my Insanity workout. Insanity 3 weeks, I'm telling you, unbelievable. But here's the trick. Here's what really got me through the program Insanity. I had a coach. Beachbody assigns a coach to everyone who purchased the program off the website or online, or when you call the 1-800 number, when you see those infomercials on TV. They assign you a coach. My coach, Jim, pushed me through this program. He's the one that pushed me through. He's the one that gave me advice when I couldn't do the power jumps. I couldn't jump up because my knees were hurting. He showed me modifications. He showed me what I had to do. I'm going to be there for you. As a result of my success and getting all cut up and everything and improving, I did a couple rounds. I've done 5 rounds of Insanity at this point, and I've done P90X3, and I've done T25. I've done Max 30. I'm doing Body Beast now. I've done all these programs. I decided to pay it forward and become a Team Beachbody coach. The reason why I got started with this whole thing was because, and the reason why I started with the Shakeology and I bought the whole program, was because they allowed me, as active duty military or a veteran, we can become coaches for free, and becoming a coach, you get 25% discount off of all the products. I'm not selling you any of that stuff. I could care less if you become a coach or not. All I'm saying is I got started like that so that I could get to 25% discount. My intent was to get my money back, because they also have a 30-day money-back guarantee. If the program doesn't work for you, send it back. Even the Shakeology, if you drink the whole bag, send the empty bag back, you get your money back. I fully intended on getting my money back on those shakes, that's for sure. Ironically enough, it greatly improved my cholesterol. It greatly improved my joint pain. What do you call it? Gastric reflux. And it did so much more for me. It gave me so much more energy. I just couldn't bring it to myself to send that thing back and get my money back. I just had to be honest with myself and say, this stuff has something to it. I've been drinking it for 3 years now. My point is I want to help you. Now that I'm retired, I got time on my hands. My goal is to help you improve your PT score, or if you're one of those guys that have to pass your PT test, I'm going to show you how to pass your PT test. I've done it with many soldiers already. Now I've got time. I'm going to put you in an online Facebook community, a private community on Facebook, and I'm going to hold you accountable, and I'm going to be there for you the entire time. I know guys don't want to do this type of workout. I get many more women doing these type of workouts than I do guys, and we'll probably get more women in there to do it. But I'm telling you right now, if you commit to this program and you let me be your coach, I'm going to ensure that in the next 30 days, you're going to greatly improve your APFT score. You're going to get a better score. You're going to get more promotion points. You're going to get recognition at your next school. You're going to get recognition from your organization. And even if you pull your whole organization together and you want to do this together as a group, I'll mentor you as a group. I don't care where you're at in the United States. I don't even care if you're downrange, deployed to Afghanistan, Kuwait, or if you're currently stationed in Korea, Germany, wherever. It don't matter where you're at. I can communicate with you. We have that technology these days. We can get on Skype. We can get on Google Hangout, whatever. But I'm going to hold you accountable. So share this information with your first sergeant. Share this information with your organization. Let's get you guys fit, and let's get you to where you can go out there and do sports day without getting injured. Sound good? All right. There's much more I could share, but this video has been way long enough already. And I want to get you guys, just go ahead. If you want to get in contact with me, look in the descriptions of this video, or I might put a link up here for you to get in contact with me. Get in contact with me. Let's set something up for you individually or for your organization. All right. Have a good day. Take care.